Before the rise of Alexander the Great and his legendary conquests, there were Greek explorers, soldiers and settlers who ventured into the heart of Central Asia, a land that would later become part of one of the greatest empires the world has ever known. This is the story of the Greek presence in Central Asia, long before the name Alexander was whispered in the annals of history. Today we embark on a journey through time to uncover the forgotten history of Greek expeditions, the rise of Hellenistic influence, and the untold legacy left behind in the remote corners of Central Asia. Join us as we delve into this fascinating chapter of history. The Greeks had long been known for their maritime prowess, but it wasn't just trade that pushed them eastward, it was ambition, a desire for exploration, and the thirst for new lands. Long before Alexander the Great, Greek adventurers and soldiers were already pushing the boundaries of the known world. From the 5th century BCE, Greek colonies were established along the Anatolian coast, reaching into the Persian Empire. The Persian Empire was vast, stretching from the Mediterranean to India. But the Greeks didn't just settle along its borders, they sought to go deeper, and the first significant Greek presence in Central Asia began in the region known as Bactria. Bactria, a land rich in resources and culture, became the first major Greek kingdom beyond the boundaries of the Persian Empire. After the fall of the Achaemenid Persians to the Macedonian forces of Alexander, Bactria emerged as a key center for Greek influence in Central Asia. Despite being thousands of miles away from Greece, the Greeks left their mark on Bactria. Greek-style cities, fortresses and monuments rose from the Central Asian soil, a testament to their dominance and cultural influence. The Greek settlers in Bactria didn't just maintain their own culture, they adapted to local traditions, blending the Greek and Central Asian ways of life. This created a unique hybrid culture that influenced everything from art to politics. Bactrian rulers minted coins in Greek style inscribed with the names of their kings, and even adopted Greek gods and religious practices. These coins, often found in modern-day Afghanistan and Pakistan, serve as a reminder of this fascinating fusion of Greek and Eastern cultures. Greek influence didn't just stop with Bactria. Greek soldiers, merchants and diplomats ventured further into the heart of Central Asia, interacting with the region's many nomadic tribes and ancient cities. Cities along the famed Silk Road, such as Samarkand, were deeply influenced by Greek culture. The vast trade network that passed through this area saw the exchange of not only goods, but ideas, Greek philosophy, art, and science, slowly seeping into Central Asian society. One of the most significant symbols of Greek influence in Central Asia was the Bactrian coinage. These coins often featured portraits of Greek gods, and their minting continued for centuries after Alexander's death, well into the era of the Greco-Bactrian kingdom. Greek manuscripts and texts were studied by Central Asian scholars, further embedding Greek knowledge into the region's intellectual fabric. Greek settlers brought not only their military might but also their culture, blending it with the rich traditions of the region. Greek architecture found its place in Central Asian cities, and Greek artistic styles began to influence local craftsmanship. Perhaps the most famous legacy of Greek influence in Central Asia is the unique artistic style that emerged, known as Greco-Buddhist art. The fusion of Greek techniques and local Buddhist imagery created a distinctive form of art that would influence Central Asia and beyond. These statues depicting Buddha with Greek facial features provide a vivid example of how Greek culture and Buddhism coexisted, blending to create something truly unique. Additionally, Greek inscriptions and coins found in the region further highlight the deep cultural integration that took place. By the time Alexander the Great set his sights on Central Asia in the 4th century BCE, the Greek presence in the region was already strong. His conquest of Persia opened the gates for further Greek expansion, but the groundwork had been laid by earlier Greek expeditions and settlers. Alexander's campaigns in Central Asia were not just about military dominance, but about cementing Greek influence across the East. The land Alexander conquered would later serve as the cradle for the Hellenistic empires that followed, including the Greco-Bactrian kingdom, which emerged after his death. These regions became melting pots of Greek and local cultures, influencing art, trade, and governance for centuries. The legacy of Greek presence in Central Asia didn't fade after the fall of the Greek kingdoms. It lives on today in the art, architecture, and even the people of this region. From Bactria to the edges of the Silk Road, the Greeks left an indelible mark on the history and culture of Central Asia. Their influence helped bridge the cultures of the East and West, laying the foundation for centuries of exchange between civilizations. Before the rise of Alexander, the Greeks had already begun their journey eastward, forging new paths in history. Their legacy in Central Asia remains a testament to the power of exploration, conquest, and cultural exchange. Join us next time as we continue to uncover the stories that shaped the ancient world. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical content. The echoes of the Greek legacy continue to resonate, reminding us of the profound impact of their presence in Central Asia.